The Greg Baker Show. This is Intellectual Radio, and I'm having such a great time. I'm just happy to get here safely. I want y'all to be safe on that road right now because it's raining outside. My name is Greg Baker, and like I said, we live on Intellectual Radio. Right now, we're listening to John the Author off his new CD, Burning Books. This song right here is called Ain't Enough Time in the Day, one of my favorite songs, because I really believe with everything we do, man, we just need a couple more hours. But before that, we got to take advantage of the time we have. You know, I'm not going to give nobody no excuse. But look, I got a great show set up for you all today. I want to let you all know that, look, I want to talk about Nike. I know we all need to hear a little bit about Nike. And look, Nike definitely has been keeping Kaepernick paid. So we're going to talk about that because I honestly feel, matter of fact, I'm going to hold off how I feel until we get into that conversation. I also want to talk about Kanye West. He came to Chicago. He came home a couple weeks ago. Either it was last week or a couple weeks ago, but we want to talk about that. And I definitely want, great show, fellas, great show. I definitely want to talk about many things. I have a list right here. Let me hit my list. I want to talk about Cosby Star working a regular job. I honestly feel there's nothing wrong with him working a regular job, but I think it's actually a chain of command that's going on with that. I want to talk about that a little later. Also, an 11-year-old was put in handcuffs. Okay, I really want to talk about this. I really feel like that's you're mentally training our children to fear police. You're mentally training our children to fear authority when you start putting them in handcuffs at a certain age. And we're gonna talk about Rahm Emanuel just stepping away, gracefully bowing out. They use gracefully, loosely, but gracefully bowing out. Talk about the Bobby Brown story, the 2-day event. Everybody was glued to their TV, including me. So Bobby Brown, I ain't know you was that freaky, Bobby. Bobby, you a little freaky freak. Bobby Brown crazy, but I enjoyed it because I definitely paid attention to Bobby Brown coming up. You know, I was born in 85. And, you know, as I was coming up, I seen a lot and listened to a lot of Bobby Brown music. And it's my prerogative. And Tenderoni is one of my favorite songs in the world. Man, that song is beautiful. Bobby Brown had a great backup. And also I would like to talk about Illinois policy making everyone going solar. We're going to use solar power in our homes real soon. So that's nothing. I think that'll be a great thing about us using solar power because solar power helps the environment and also helps you keep your bills down. And I think solar power is cheap and cost efficient towards building your house up. If you know anything about electricity, probably run. I don't know how they'll do it, but they'll probably put the solar panel on top of your house, have it run to your electric box that runs all the sockets in your house. And I think that's amazing. You know, I think that's amazing. And, you know, ladies, don't get mad. I want to talk about 2K19. 2K19, the basketball game is coming out. And I know one thing, fellas, is we're going to be in hibernation for a minute. So a lot of you ladies, you might have a little more long time than you might expect. But it's okay. Grab your controller and sit right next to your man. Feel me? Sit right next to him and play the game with him. Get another controller, everything like that. But please do not step in front of the TV. So all that and more on Intellectual Radio with Greg Baker coming up next. So look, real quick, I want to play a song, Share Your Love, and I'll be right back with my great topics.
Share your love with me. 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 Come, baby, you gon' see what I got ain't for TV. Oh, 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 is what she say when I got you in my room for playtime. Sharing is caring, so let me get that, yeah. Share your love with me. share your love, share your love with me. Share your love, share your love with me. Share your love with me. Share your love with me. Share your love. Sipping on here, I'm sipping on clear, but I don't mix liquor, baby. Bring that ass here. This drink in my cup, turning me up. Girl, wanna fuck. Share your love, share it, baby. And I'ma take it, baby. Oh, can you hear it, baby? Share your love. Share your love with me. Share your love. Share your love with me. Share your love. Share your love. Share your love with me. Share your love. Share your love with me. Share your love. Share your love with me. Share your love with
Wagwan,
me.
welcome back to the Greg Baker Show live on Intellectual Radio. So look, bro, I first of all want to say series. You know, without the success of the New Edition series, they brought in about 4.4 million viewers in that week. Oh my God, why not do a Bobby Brown story? And there's so many people in New Edition. They had so many moving like, oh my God. I know my mother-in-law. She's in love with Johnny Gill. She loves her some Johnny Gill. My. And I believe Johnny Gill should be the next story. We need a Johnny Gill type of story to come out because I know Johnny. He had a whole nother relationship. Because if you watch the New Edition movie, he came into the group. He was already solo and he was already tied up with an already artist, famous artist as well, a singer lady. So I really feel like that'd be a good one. Or I know everyone is saying the BBD. You know that story. I think that'd be a crazy story. It'd probably be a short story. It'd probably do that one in a day. I don't know. We can, sit through two days of a BBD. So I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. But the besides that, oh my God, did you ever think that Bobby Brown was doing things with Janet Jackson? And oh my God, that had Black Twitter on fire. You see, I don't know, but it was that was a steamy scene. Bobby Brown, this movie had a lot of steamy scenes. I watched it on my Sling, so the Sling let a lot of cuss words and a lot of scenes fly through. If you watched it on BET Live, did a lot of them sex scenes and the drug use get shown and the curse words? Just let me know. I ain't watch it on live TV. You feel what I'm saying? But I did watch it on Sling where they let everything slide through. But I mean, I honestly enjoyed the Bobby Brown story. I mean, I didn't know he did so much coke, but I definitely want to give a shout out to Woody, the guy that played Bobby Brown. He did a great job with the dancing and just portraying one of the greatest R&B singers in the world. Regardless of what he might have been through and how he portrayed himself for the legal issues, Bobby Brown was a rare talent, and he had people behind him, as I seen from the movie, who actually wanted to see him be great. You understand? So by Bobby Brown having that support system through these years, oh my God, it's like that just show you how important family is. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to understand how important family is, and we just really have to appreciate family. And I'm learning that more through the fact that I just lost a family member. So and it's really a mourning time, But sometimes people like to mourn by themselves, but you don't have to mourn by yourself when you got family. You don't. You really don't. So family can help you and family can push you. So shout out to Bobby Brown, and rest in peace to Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina. Rest in peace to that side of his family, because that was a whole branch that passed at once within a couple years' time. The mother and the daughter. But I give kudos to Bobby Brown and be able to stay strong and to actually push through and keep moving. That's a strong attribute to have if you really think about it, because you cannot judge a man about how many times he fall. Just judge him about how fast he get back up. And to me, Bobby Brown always got back up. He always got back up. It's his prerogative. So let's go on to another song, and I'll be right back after these messages.
Through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there. And through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there. Don't quit, never let up. Always keep your head up. If it looks sweet, then it's probably a setup. Always count your blessings. The truth is all we got, and really nothing else. Friends be tripping, forgot to tie their shoelaces. Chirping behind your back, thinking you on something, but you really on nothing. I'm ready at the start. I'm married to the game until death do us part. The world needs a superhero. The world needs a superhero. Yes, I'll be that superhero. The world needs a superhero. Can you be that superhero? Time to mask up. The world needs a superhero. The world needs a superhero. Yes, I'll be that superhero. The world needs a superhero. Can you be that superhero? Looking back on the struggle, reminiscing on the pain. If Martin was around, would things still be the same? How can Biggie died in vain? Niggas dying over tracks, they ain't learn a damn thing. Everybody in my movement, I'ma move them. Then I'ma focus on the nation. Haters are motivation. We call it motivation. Back to the races, I'ma keep it basic. The world needs a superhero. The world needs a superhero. Yes, I'll be that superhero. The world needs a superhero. Can you be that superhero? Time to mask up. The world needs a superhero. The world needs a superhero. Yes, I'll be that superhero. The world needs a superhero. Can you be that superhero? World star junkies, real cool monkeys. Every time we party, somebody get on dummy. They put that in the media to mass attack our psyche. They put that in the media to mass attack our psyche. They put that on the radio, they put that on the TV to mass attack our psyche. To mass attack our psyche. But if you don't believe me, you can have it your way. In the end, it don't matter, no way. The world needs a superhero. The world needs a superhero. Yes, I'll be that superhero. The world needs a superhero. Can you be that superhero? Time to mask up. The world needs a superhero. The world needs a superhero. Yes, I'll be that superhero. The world needs a superhero. Can you be that superhero?
Wagwan, welcome back to the Greg Baker Show. Look, we live on Intellectual Radio. That was just Superhero by Pro Baker. Last night. Oh my God. A fanatic. I ain't saying that I'm the best NBA player. I'm known to give the game away in the fourth quarter. It's my nerves. It's my nerves. Yeah, I'm working on it. You gotta make those smart plays. But this is my year on 2K19. 2K19 is the game for me. You know what I'm saying? This year I'm gonna be unbeatable. You understand? But 2K19 is a video game that's stretched out across all the gaming systems. What you call it? Xbox, PS4. Probably got it on a couple phones. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a 2K fanatic, and I understand, ladies, you all want your man to yourself this winter. But I'm sorry, we're gonna be there, but we might not be at mentally. We might be in the game because look, we got our VCs up. We want to get fresh on the court. You know, we want to put up some points. And look, it's getting so bad where they have NBA 2K league. They paying boys, men, to play in a basketball video game league. They getting almost like 50 to 100,000 a year in an NBA 2K league. I'm stepping my game up. I get in somebody's league. Oh, I'm gonna be generous and say I'm 5'7". Hold on, let me stand up on one of these chairs. Well, imagine if you're getting about 40 to 100K a year for a video game league, man. I'm in the wrong league. I'm in the wrong career, man. I shouldn't have went to school. I should have just stayed home and played video games. I could have became the Madden King. And rest in peace to everyone that was murdered in that Madden tournament a week ago. That was sad. Let's not make that a trend. Let's move away from that. But video games is definitely a part of my life, and 2K19 is no different. But all my fellas out there, post your gamer tag. I'm coming at y'all. Hey, and before I play another song, I wanna let y'all know that I have a comedy show that I'm producing. I have a production company. So I'm producing a 30-minute special with my boy D-Man. My boy D-Man, comedian, and Ill Will, the king of Bronzeville. He coming out, him and Ill Will. We got a couple local artists blessing the stage. And also, this is going to be a 30-minute special in Gary, Indiana, okay? So I need y'all to understand that we're not just going to tell you to come out to Gary, find your own way. We have a bus that we packing y'all in. If you need a ride, $15 on you get there and back, and get you a good show, some drinks, and some food in Broadview in Gary, Indiana. The show started at 7. Come meet us at the bus at 7:30 over there on 87th and the Dan Ryan. But right now, if you're on my Facebook page, go to Greg Baker, or you can go to Damon, comedian D-Man Saybrook. That's his name. Damien, comedian D-Man Seabrook. Go to his page as well. You can get all information. Okay. But I'll put it up on my page as well, like I've been doing since the event has been coming together. So I really want y'all to come out and show some support to Chicago comedians. Because Chicago comedians, man, I promise you, we are some of the funniest people in the industry. If not in front of the camera, behind the camera, we putting a lot of work in with the pen on a comedy side, like Dion Cole, Vanessa Fraction. All these comedians are putting in work and making it from direct to Chicago is almost becoming the new Black Hollywood. You just got to pay attention and be in the right circles. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, circles really matter. Who you running with really matters. You understand? Because at the end of the day, look at the 5 people you hang around. The 5 people you hang around on the daily. That's who you're going to be. That's who you're going to be. Them the traits that you're going to adopt. And because you're like a sponge, your brain is like a flash drive. You plug it in, it's getting data. So them 5 people you're getting data from on a regular basis, that's who you're gonna be in 5 years. So ask yourself, who you kicking it with? Who are you kicking it with? Are they worth your time? Are they leeching, preaching, or adding to what makes you you? Because at the end of the day, everybody got a vision of themselves and who they want to be. Some people are afraid to chase that vision, but some people chase that vision relentlessly. Are you hanging around people that chase their vision relentlessly, or will pull you down when they see that fire in you? You understand what I'm saying? So be careful who you hang around. Be careful, really, real talk. So I'll play another joint, okay? I want y'all to stay. Let's get it. We gotta give the babies a chance. We gotta feed them right. We gotta teach them right. Most importantly, we gotta show them right. Come on. I wish a song could fix the prejudice that's in the world, but I seen some snipers that will. Kevin Spacey, time to kill. 4 shots in the arm, wasn't behind the wheel. Are you for real? The more I feel them. If I see another death recorded, let it be deleted or reported. They tell us anything, it's getting perfect. Listen to me when I tell you so. They trying to kill us slow. Just want the babies to grow. They tell us anything, it's getting personal. Listen to me when I tell you so. They
They try to kill us slow. Oh, where is my precious child? He'll never leave you in your time of trial. Ancestors got me now. As they try to gun me down, can't mess around. Kings I treated like peasants, court just a shower with presents. Excuse my presence from BS. Sincerely yours, Mad Black Man. Ain't no reason for you to kill me. We all black, my nigga, you gotta feel me. Just want the babies to grow. They tell us anything, you know. It's getting personal. Listen to me when I tell you so. They trying to kill us slow. Just want the babies to grow. They tell us anything, you know. It's getting personal. Listen to me when I tell you so. They try to kill us slow.
Wagwan, welcome back. They're trying to kill us slow. Man, they're trying to kill us slow. We ain't gonna let them get us. My name is Greg Baker. We live on Intellectual Radio. This is the Greg Baker Show. So let's keep it going like we was keeping it going. So look, let's talk about Alvin. Y'all know Alvin from the Cosby Show. Oh my God. God is good. God is good. Alvin, his real name is Godfrey Owens, I believe. I'm not showing his right name. But Mr. Owens was working at an American grocery store. Someone snapped his picture. The picture went viral. Okay. Alvin, he was married to the niece, I believe. He worked right alongside Bill Cosby. So, the Bill Cosby Show was just took out of syndication, right? The show is not being syndicated. I know actors who maybe had one or two lines on the show, and they was receiving $1,000 every 2 weeks from different shows that get showed in syndication a hot show. So imagine what this man's check was from being on the Cosby Show that was being aired around the world. And them checks constantly and instantly just get cut. Okay, no more Cosby Show nowhere. He had to go get a job somewhere. He had to. He probably was living off the residuals. It's the Cosby Show. So he did an interview. Tyler Perry offered him a job. Gave him a job on one of his biggest shows. That's on the OWN network, I believe. Tyler Perry has that reach. And I salute Tyler Perry for that. I really do salute Tyler Perry for that. Because look, the man actually he's a great actor. Cosby Show, he played his role. That was it's a hard show to come off of. But Felicia Rashad, she came from there. Raven Simone came from the Cosby Show. The lady that played Maxine on Living Single. Cockroach. Cole from Martin. That was a hub and that was a breeding ground of young talent. You understand? All of them are probably upset about them residual checks. You understand? So I would never job shame this man. Because I understand. I'm at the point where I need to go get a job. You might catch me at the nearest Little Caesars near you. You might just catch me at Little Caesars. It's hard out here right now. Everybody have to make these ends meet. You understand? And this man is no different. But now you about to see him on Tyler Perry's show. I don't know what Tyler Perry gonna fit him in at. But Tyler Perry gonna write him in. They kind of look alike. Now I'm looking at the pictures. They might make him a new Tyler Perry, Medea part. You know what I'm saying? Medea work at the grocery store or something. I don't know. Make him play it. But hey, God bless this brother, man. God bless this brother. So, real quick, if you want to promote on my show down here, Intellectual Radio, please give me a call. And we can put together something where we can get your information out here on a regular basis. We can get your stuff out here to the people. Because this is a great station and reaches is way farther than we can get from social media and from just putting pluggers out here in the streets. The radio is the way to go with promotion, okay? please hit me up at 773-732-1799. 773-732-1799. And if you want a live read, I can give you one. Live read is when I, in between breaks, like this moment, right before I talk my mess, I come right in with what you want to promote. And I do that at each break. You understand? And get you out to the people. You understand, on this wonderful radio station. And make sure you go on iHeart right now and download Intellectual Radio. Because this station right here is going to do 50 years. It's going to do 50 years. Understand what I'm saying? So get in why the getting is good. Okay. Also, if you want live, if you want to come down, talk to me, holler at me. I won't guest. I don't mind coming in here, me against the world. You understand? I don't mind that. But I also love giving opportunities. You understand? I love giving people opportunities to just walk in my life and just see the great things that I see, because it's beautiful to be on the radio. It's great. You get the microphone, can't nobody cut you off. It's great. You have conversations like you almost talking to yourself. But it's great. Come experience intellectual radio with me. You understand? Come on down. Elvin, God bless you, man. God bless you. Got another song coming up. Whew. Let go. Greg Baker.
You gotta walk by faith and not by sight. Look inside and find your guide. Yeah, I know the Lord got plans for me. But we gotta let go to receive. Yeah, I don't wanna be this way no more. Because my heart can't take it no more. See, I've been drinking too much, thinking too much, smoking too much. My brain can't take it no more. Something saying just let go. Gotta learn how to let go and let God. Nothing he can't handle. When it's dark, he's my candle. Gotta learn how to let go and let God. I'm so weak, I'm hurting. Lord, relieve my burden. If you just lost your cousin, if you just lost your auntie, then you know my emotions got the best of me. I just pray for answers, but maybe that's not my place. And that still don't stop these tears from running down my face. I don't wanna be this way no more, because my heart can't take it no more. See, I've been drinking too much, thinking too much, smoking too much. My brain can't take it no more. Something saying just let go. Gotta learn how to let go and let God. Nothing he can't handle. When it's dark, he's my candle. Gotta learn how to let go and let God. I'm so weak, I'm hurting. Lord, relieve my burdens.
In short order, and then 8 years as mayor of the city in some challenging times when I walked in. And I still have your editorial hanging up on the wall when I first took office. And you could see what people's sense of what was happening then. And after 23 years of asking a lot of sacrifice of Amy specifically and the family as a whole, for the first time ever, our personal lives and my professional life were coming down together on plane. We are still, and it's literally this, we're still young enough to write another chapter in this journey. And you know what my view about marriage, it's not a destination, it's a journey. And so I had asked a lot of her, and I'll give you examples, Bill. When I took the Obama chief of staff job, she and the kid stayed in here in Washington, so we were separate. She comes out, year and a half later, I said, all right, I'm going back to run for mayor. And then they finish out the school year, a whole school year, 9 months, without me. And I'm without them. I think one of the highest offices and one of the most important offices, I just won't be mayor. I'll be a citizen. I care about this city. I care about the future of the city. I care about our children. These are our children, and I care about their future. And I'll find ways to still put my thumb on the scale and tip it.
Now, that is welcome back to Intellectual Radio, the Greg Baker Show. That was just our current mayor, Rahm Emanuel, speaking with the Chicago Tribune. Now he has took his hat out the race. His third term. He said, I'm not gonna run. I respect his reason. I really do. Family is very important. God, family, then your career. I believe that's the order. That's a good reason. That's a good reason. You know, we're not going to talk about probably a lot of the dirt that probably would have came out this term, but he got good PR, great PR, the top of the line, and I appreciate the way that he's bowing out. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Whew. Rahm is a good run. Rahm, it was a good run. A lot of cover-ups and a lot of dancing in the park and, promises, a lot of school closings and, but besides that, he was okay. He was a good guy. What do you think? Call in. What do you think about the mayor just not doing a third term, just bowing out with the competition? Call in 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. Call in, talk about your mayor and who do you think should be the next mayor? We have a lot of people running. We have people that have young people, black people. Man, so call in 773-708-223-8953 because the mayor of Chicago, should it be a woman? Because I know we have a mirror that's running. I believe she's running again. This is her second go at it. And I like me some Amira. She's strong. She's strong. We probably need something like that in office. Strong woman. Maybe that might, her and Attorney Kim Fox can make something happen. District Attorney Kim Fox. Oh, man. I heard Dorothy Brown was running. Oh, okay. She definitely has all the credentials. Definitely has all the connections. Another strong black woman. Okay. Willie Wilson. Uncle Willie. Established young man. Millionaire. Giving back to the community. Putting his money where his mouth is. We have a very colorful race. Oh, man. And the funny thing, it's not funny, but we also have the ex-mayor, or ex-top cop running. I think McCarthy, I believe. A New York mayor, a New York guy coming to be the mayor of Chicago. But Chicago loves to bring in outsiders. But that's neither here nor there. But I think that's probably one of the good reasons why Rahm Emanuel is not running for a third term. Because I think McCarthy, you know how them cops is. You know how them cops is. I'm going to stay off of that. I'm going to leave that one alone. But who are you voting for? Are you registered to vote? This midterm election coming up. Come on. Let's get charged up. Artists might tell you don't vote, all that stuff. Certain artists might say that at the same time. Get involved. Get involved. Because the more of us that don't vote makes it easy for them to manipulate everything. Because they don't have a lot of numbers to manipulate if it's not a lot of people coming out to vote. Get them make them sweat at night when they gotta make that machine do what they gotta do to cheat. Make them sweat. Because the numbers are coming in. Them numbers in. Go get registered to vote today while you still got time. You over 18 and older, let's do it. Let's vote. Let's vote. You understand what I'm saying? People died for that chance. People had to go through counting marbles in a jar. How many marbles in this jar then you can vote? People jumped hurdles. And when they jumped them hurdles, they landed in pits. Just for you to vote. So don't throw away something that people fought for you to have. Radio personalities before me fought to get on stations. Broke down doors to be able to talk on their stations. Owners before anybody had to get in there, break down doors. So let's vote. We have almost 12 people running, I believe. we got a lot of people. Let's window this down to the best. Let's start new. We getting the old out. Let's start with the new. Who do you want to be the next mayor of Chicago? Who do you feel got it in them? Real talk. This is your chance. I'm talking to the young black people. This is your chance to put who you want in office. Look at the candidates. Make your choice. Please. Call in 708 223 8953. 708-223-8953. We live on Intellectual Radio. Let's play a little track. Shady.
All this fan, love, and war. So that's why people treat us like shit and we love them more. Gravity and sanity once held me to the floor, but now it seems that everything is just a part of the allure. Highs and the lows, lies that were told, hard would have showed if my eyes were exposed. Keep these shades on and show I remain strong. During brainstorms, you see I remain calm. I'm used to this, you too convinced. Every day the truth is bent, don't get stuck in the nucleus trying to be all super lit. Just go with the flow. I'm an entertainer, baby, it's all part of the show. And I know you've been looking for love since a young girl, thinking that's all you needed to succeed in this dumb world. Wish it could all be this simple. Is it wrong for praying on you if the body is a temple? Say she need to see in my eyes. Say she need to see if I'm alive. Say she need to be in my mind, but so much is inside, probably wouldn't fit inside. She asked me would I please take off the glasses. I know that it's only for your protection, cause you don't need to see in my soul. You don't need to see in my soul. Damn, wish I'd have thought of this sooner. Had all emotions while looking a little bit cooler. Climb all the ropes and make it to the top and be Buddha. She said, don't sleep on me, cause if you try, I turn into Kruger. It's all about perception, it's all about deception. Making people believe that you can fit when you adjusting. Questions she often asks, which threw me into remission. The road to hell is paved by people with good intentions. Hope you don't think you different, cause really we all the same. Some niggas think they free, but yo, really we all in chains. Some got them on their body and some got them in their brain. I tried to hide the pain behind designer frames. It's kinda strange, I see the seed behind. Say she need to see in my eyes. Say she need to see if I'm alive. Say she need to be in my mind, but so much is inside, probably wouldn't fit inside. She asked me would I please take off the glasses. I know that it's only for your protection, cause you don't need to see in my soul. You don't need to see in my soul.
about 13, wearing a red, walking with a black male with a black shirt. Get you patted down real quick, all right? Just make sure you don't have any guns. You don't have any guns on you, do you? No? Okay. All right, we're going to quick do that, okay? And then we're going to get you right on out of those, okay? It's just for our safety, all right? And you weren't keeping your hands on top of your head for us, okay? How old are you, bud? How old are you, bud? All right. Perfect. No, nothing on you. We're going to take those right on off, all right?
Welcome back to the Greg Baker Show live on Intellectual Radio. What you were just listening to was an 11-year-old boy crying his eyes out because someone called and said they saw 3 boys walking down the street. One with red on, one with black on, and one of them had a gun. Wow, sound like a good Samaritan, don't it? But they did not find a gun. They did not find the gun. Think about that. I mean, we all have these picnic patties and all these different type of white folks that call on people, and then we have to go through all the stress, and all the police says, "I'm doing my job." But as a human being, and as a student of communications, it's a way. You're training the youth to fear white cops, to fear cops, to fear authority. Because every time they see authority, you're putting them in handcuffs at a young age. Come on, it gotta be. We should. I understand you're scared. Someone called and said the kids have a gun. You gotta pull your gun out on them because you think they got a gun. So any move this kid make is giving you the right to kill his boy. So he doesn't have a gun on him. You thought he had a gun on you. That's not right. These little boys, I have children. I have a 10-year-old and I have a 4-year-old. My level of craziness has reached its peak, and I go a little bit more crazy. So imagine a father walking up on this situation and see 4 cops around his 11-year-old in handcuffs. Then now the father has become belligerent or another threat to the situation. Man, come on, man. Get my son about these cuffs. Did you find a gun? I don't care how. Did you find a gun? Let these boys go. That's it. That's all. Let these boys go. We have to understand that when we let people treat our children like that, that mentally scars our children. Mentally. It's not a physical scar. It's mental. And sometimes them the scars that take the longest to heal. This child might need therapy after this. Simple. He had a gun pointed on him. A grown man get a gun pointed on him. He gonna feel a certain type of way. That's hard to kind of get over. Somebody who's having their life in your hand. And they making a decision whether you can make it home or not. That's hard to get over. For a grown man. So 11-year-old out here crying. Cop cars pulling up. 4, 5 cops. Some kids. I understand these kids out here that have guns. A lot of these older guys put guns in these little boys' hands and tell them to go shoot this for that. I understand that. But what if it's not that? What if it's not that? And our children are the only ones that are being targeted for guns and being targeted for that. But on the other hand, other children running up in schools, running up in Madden tournaments. But they police our children so hard. You understand? I don't want to teach what's good for the goose. It's good for the gander. I guess that's how they say it. But the goose is eating big up on Capitol Hill. And they kids are running wild in the streets. And they policing ours, training our children to fear them. You don't want to fear authority. You want to respect it. So instead of enforcing fear, enforce respect. And act accordingly. You want the police to act accordingly to be able to receive respect. Ain't no way I could respect a video coming out of a young boy with the phone on the police, and the police saying I kill you, boy. There's videos out there like that. But I also want to say, stop antagonizing the police. I'm not putting it all on the cops. Now I know in some neighborhoods they might antagonize the police to a point where they have to act like that. It's not right on both ends. You understand? Because a police should be able to portray a certain type of professionalism in situations like that due to their training. And if you're antagonizing the police, you're wrong. You're wrong. You shouldn't do that unless the police is wrong. So we have to learn how to really talk to our children about how to deal with the police. They had the truck out here, the bait truck in our community over there in Inglewood. Come on now. They blamed it on the train police, whatever you call them. That's sad. A lot of them kids over there need shoes. They hidden trucks. They need things. You understand? They need things. Shout out to Vic Mensa for bringing out that truck and put some shoes to give to the kids. I know it was hectic out there. Them kids need things. They need things. Our children need things. We need jobs. You understand that? Taking all the arts out the school. We need schools that can teach the kids to find arts, because they know that's how to spark your creativity. And as an artist myself, I know it's my responsibility to help heal the world. Our children need to learn that, or they could be taken advantage of when they get into the industry because they don't have no type of morals. They don't understand what goes behind the art. You have superpowers when you have talent, and the kids in the community their talent is not being challenged. We have to start challenging our children, challenging them. Stop bailing them out. We have to push our kids, or the police will push them into a ditch, into a trap. We have to teach our children how to see traps. It's a lot of traps. They don't teach our children about credit in school. Why? So when you graduate, you go to college, the first thing you see walking through the college door is a cell phone venture, whatever, a cell phone table where they're giving the kids free cell phones, mess up their credit off back. But if you was in school, you'll understand how credit worked if they taught that in school. But they'd rather have a drag queen come in and read to the kids. No disrespect. I understand the drags and the transgender and all. I understand that. But why put that in the school and make that a direction or something, or a part of the curriculum before they do credit? Because as an adult, one of my biggest downfalls is credit. Why is there not classes in school for that? In most schools. You understand? So it's all about what we put priority in. And the main priority as a black man is your family. So you won't see your child on the news. You won't see your child in that coffin. You won't see your child in them handcuffs. We have to teach our children how to operate in this community and be outstanding citizens. So when the police run up on them, they understand how to get out that situation. Because some situations you can't help, but only thing you control is how you conduct yourself. So let's teach our children how to be mentally strong. Mental giants. You understand what I'm saying? Mental giants. Let's push that. Let's really push that. Girl, how we looking? 5 minutes. We're looking good, man. I'm loving y'all tonight. As we keep going, we're going to rock out, man. I really want y'all to tune in with me every Friday. 2 o'clock, baby. And we're going to make it work. We're going to get in here and talk as I build the Greg Baker Show. I'm telling you, it's like a snowball. Rolling down, and it's going to build, and it's going to smack somebody. Coming up next, what I want to do next. You know, I'm just feeling myself right now, Earl. It's so great in here. Creep in.
The way you made me feel, made me lust for you for real. The way you do that pole, do something to my soul, girl. Back at this ATM, withdrawing cash for you. I better leave this club before I fall in love with you. No lie, no lie. You the baddest piece about your friends. So I gotta get that away from here. Turn up is what I'm thinking. But can I handle it in the AM when I creep in? No lie. You the baddest piece about your friends. So I gotta get that away from here. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it in the AM when I creep in? Tonight I was gonna be a good boy, but she already in my ride, put her hand on my side. Tonight I was gonna be a good boy, but I'm the end to him assault, and we halfway to my loft. Tonight I was gonna be a good boy. She's so creative with her hands playing on my ottoman. Tonight I was gonna be a good boy, but I already called off. Shout out to the boy. No lie, no lie. You the baddest piece about your friends. So I gotta get that away from there. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it in the AM when I creep in? No lie, you the baddest piece about your friends. So I gotta get that from there. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it in the AM when I creep in? But the way you make me feel, make me lust for you for real. Tonight I wasn't even on that, but the way you do that thing, girl, you making me be on that. Girl, tonight I wasn't on that, but the way you make me feel, make me wanna get up on that. Girl, I wasn't gonna do it, but the vibes on the fact make me wanna get right to it.
Welcome back to the Greg Baker Show live on Intellectual Radio. Right now, you're listening to Creep In by Pro Baker. Look, I had a great show today. The first show of many. I want y'all to tune in every Friday at 2 o'clock. And make sure you, while you're looking at me online right now, I want you to switch over to iHeartRadio and download Intellectual Radio. So next time you can catch me on your phone and catch me on your computer, catch me anywhere on Intellectual Radio. And make sure you're listening during the week. They have great programming all through this station weekly, Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come be a part of this great station, Intellectual Radio, live on iHeartRadio, man. We're part of the clique, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in next week, Friday, 2 o'clock, to the Greg Baker Show. I see y'all next time, man. I love y'all. Wagwan.